The probability of dying 5 years, under 5 years, per every 1,000 individuals is 84. So the probability that 1,000 kids born will die before they are 5 years old is 84 kids will die.
This sobering statistic on under-5 mortality rate in Kenya made Mr. Linus Gitahi, CEO of the Nation Media Group, and several other participants attending an international conference on health in Nairobi realize the importance of sharing information on health to both the public and policymakers if the health and development scenario in the country is to change.
There is a huge chance that those fellows who are dying are the fellows who would have started the next Google, that they are the fellows who would have started the next great university, they are the fellows who would have started the next big thing, whatever it is, that will help transform our society. So in today's age, we have no business letting those fellows die.
Poor utilization and dissemination on health information were discussed as the main challenges in health and development communication in Africa at the conference held on the 26th to 29th June this year.
Part of what informed our coming together and think through these matters was the realization of how informing the public of such issues, the difference that they'll be able to make.
The German Development Corporation has partnered with the Kenyan government to improve access to good quality, affordable healthcare for several years now. One of the ways in which this has happened is through advising on policy processes, particularly the Kenya Health Policy Framework currently under review. To this end, a paper was presented at the Conference on Stakeholder and Citizen Participation in Policy Processes.
The process at the moment appears rather top-down, driven by sector experts and senior health sector administrator. Yet for us it's mandatory, and we have always advocated for that both the political level as the broader public and more grassroots-oriented stakeholder groups, human rights actors and advocacy organizations should be involved fully and broadly in the process.
The presentation, prepared by GIZ Health Sector Program Manager Dr. Klaus Honetz, but presented by Dr. Gabriel Wuster-Vihuto, a consultant with the program, emphasized the need of involving both political level actors as well as grassroots-oriented stakeholder groups.
Policy processes take place in a real world of interests and power, as well as resource constraints, financial resources, time and technology available to policy actors and stakeholders. Rendering the Kenya Health Policy Framework formulation process more participatory must take account of such limitations, balance cost with outcomes, but at the same time strive for inclusiveness wherever feasible.
I think it is good to also for journalists to learn to give.
A way forward for the conference was that Kenya, and indeed Africa as a whole, needs to be active in publishing information on health and development, creating a repository for health information in the continent.